nasty insurance lady out.
Yes. Oh, the music stop. Oh, hello there, top of the morning to you all. No, we'll still continue with going around that blooming big massive island.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the phone box video. Don't forget to promote it.
Right. These lot want me to promote their other video.
Yeah, good quality program. So, yeah, this is our telephone box program, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant. What? A lot of Americans will like watching phone boxes because they don't ever like that because they call them phone boobs.
Now then, lads. No, I said I totally agree that I was going to present this, but what the hell is all this rubbish about? Who wants to look at silly little phone boxes?
What you mean? That's the original box from Doctor Who.
No, it ain't, but it is original police box. Well, you know, it was very hard to find that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hidden behind a tree. It took miles to find that. It did. I mean, it was terrible, wasn't it? But we got there, and don't forget to promote it.
I don't want to promote it. Anyhow, will you start interrupting me? No, I agreed to do this to sort that horrible insurance lady out for you now, because I'm the last person she's going to interview now. So, for matter ado, or whatever you're going to say, here's the video. Top of the morning to you.
It isn't morning.
Yeah, it is. It's somewhere in the morning and somewhere in the part of the world.
You're not in that part of the world. It's afternoon. 1400 to be exact.
Well, what's this with all the mathematical questions?
I haven't asked a question regarding math. 1400 is 2 PM, sir, and I haven't asked any type of questions yet.
What are you on about with your mathematical interrogations?
It's not a interrogation, sir, and no sums are involved.
Don't insult my intelligence! You're trying to trick me!
Trick how?
Like 2 plus 2 and 3 plus something. Oh, heads on it! 1 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato. That's how I do it. You know.
I need to know your whereabouts and motives during the murders, sir.
I was in the potato field, planting corn.
That's a cornfield, sir.
Every field in Ireland is a potato field. Like the mixed veg famine now.
It was a potato famine, not a mixed veg famine, sir.
Can't eat anything without potatoes.
Sir, the potato famine killed over 1 million people because diseases infected the crops the land workers used to feed themselves, which was potatoes. I'm sure 1.5 million people didn't start a new life in America to escape a shortage of chips, mash, wedges, roast jacket or boiled potatoes to go with their stewed pie or sausages.
It's serious! I nearly moved to Boston last week because I forgot to buy potatoes at the market!
Sir, the migration happened in 1845 to 1855. It's not an option now.
Hey, why's the damn girl wrong? He can't move over here then. What's wrong with that?
He can move with the right reasons and paperwork to North America, but he can't apply for a visa on the grounds he forgot to buy potatoes. Although the British did little to help the 18th century crisis, they offered migration or workhouses as the only options. However, the long journey on the Atlantic Ocean was less treacherous than the low living standards in the workhouse. This is why most of the Irish ended up moving to cities like Boston.
What's so wrong? I'm not working at home. My cousin does that.
Not work from home. It was an institution in which the poor was housed, fed and set to work, but many never got to leave, like it was a prison sentence.
That's a good idea, having the prisons for the poor. That Trump, he should forget about his wall. He should have them poor houses for them damn poor Mexicans.
Sir, this wouldn't be financially beneficial for modern America, as oranges are picked in Florida, strawberries in California and vegetables in Ohio, and that's just agriculture, where Mexicans do hard labour for less than minimum wage, and it's a cost of setting up a diabolical system in this modern age is unthinkable.
So, it's a wall, but we damn want one.
I've already interviewed you, sir, so I need to get back on track to talk to the Irish gentleman, please.
Hey, hear that? She called me a gentleman, boys. Do you got that? Yeah, gentleman, hi.
This isn't a social gathering, sir. I'm trying to conduct a professional interview.
Did you hear that, boys? She called me a professional.
No, she's on about the TV program back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's right. Look, we agreed to let you go and run this program, right? Only you might be getting rid of her, not Sweet Charmer and all that, look, alright? Look, fellas, this is how you work with ladies, and that's why you don't get none. Set your little inflatable sex dogs into your play with. Now, I got the look of the Irish, like the four-leaf clover, the little leprechauns, and my chinchilla.
What the hell are you on about? What's one of them weird words you just said?
It's a piece of wood, and you bow them over the head, and that's how you sort them out. Are you planning to kill her? Hey, boys, we had a good discussion about Trump.
Who gives a hell about Trump? We don't want to talk about him.
Hey, there's nothing wrong about that president. He's the best stand-up comedian ever. I mean, he's better than Nixon, you know. And I tell you, I heard in Kevin Van Weekly, never mind that, right? In Kevin Van Weekly, he didn't want to build a wall. It was all about building a great big dome over America, stopping all the Dora Explorers coming into the country. But the thing is, the American Hollywood didn't like it, because when all the bank robbers and all the criminals want to get over the border to Mexico, they can't, because they're trapped in a dome. What the hell are you damn going on about? That's a load of rubbish. Oi, whatever says in Kevin Van Weekly is in Kevin Van Weekly, and we all know about that, alright?
Oh, here we go again. Listen, it's the producers, not the presenters, that decide who runs the show, and Caravan Weekly sounds like fake news. And if you intend on assaulting me, this will be used as evidence. Do I need the police involved with these threats?
What are you on about, dear? I didn't threaten you at all. It's just an Irish edition. That's all it's about. And I never said anything. Next thing, that American fella start talking about Donald Trump. Who the hell wants to talk about him for? Hey, there's nothing wrong with him. He's the greatest president of all. And never mind that damn gone silly little fella talking about a great big dome. If he builds a great big dome, we'll all suffocate. That's what you saying in Kevin Weekly. Yeah, and that's one way. Why don't they actually build a wooden planet, dig America up, and put it under? And then you'll be alright then, and then you don't get invaded by Dora Explorers. But the thing is, though, they can't make any more Fast and Furious movies, and they can't go over to Mexico, can they? If you do that, if you dig it up and I mean, what is the idea? Building great big bloody walls. Don't they realise that Mexicans can build catapults? Damn it, you're just a damn god idiot, all of you. We should take over this car program, and we'll do a better show than you boys. Alvin, what are you on about? Hey, it's about time we had a car program. I mean, we could do it a lot better than you. I'm gonna do it a lot better than them.
Gentlemen, to be fair, I've mentioned cars more than you. You hardly mention anything. All you do is bicker and argue who's running the show, who gives out the most car facts. Me. And I don't even work for this show. I'm not even here in this capacity, but I'm doing a better job than you.
No, you're not. All you've been doing is picking on me and being horrible to me.
Yeah, that's right. You tell her, Captain Gorgeous. You tell her. I actually thought she was a he then, didn't I? Hey, you can't even get the sex right, can you now, you bloody agent?
To be unprofessional, I can't see any of you lot getting sex right.
What's he on about? Oi, that's just been insulting to us, or what? Oh, I don't know. Bloody hell. Oh, what's she like? Oh, sorry about that, everyone. So, here's something else to watch.
Oh, it's a typical day, and I'm off to purchase this.
Right.
Alright,
Yeah,
no, I'm in a
we've already
different
seen
mower.
this.
Anytime I go in an American muscle,
This
seem
is on
to
the
get
other
the police on
episode.
me.
Why are we
Alright,
seeing it again
so
for?
this is a place,
Why?
as you know.
I mean,
So, we'll find this place, right?
no.
So, we bought this place.
No, it's not wrong with it. What's speeding it up for? They did it in the last one. I mean, what's wrong with it? Stop it.
Well, we don't want to watch this all over again, man. We've seen this.
Hey, that's right. Why are we seeing it again for? Look, the viewers might have forgotten what happened. So, they're going to see a little bit of a, preview, previously or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, previously on the Best Automatic, when I bought that supernatural vehicle that everyone might have forgotten about.
What a load of rubbish. I mean, all you're doing is trying to promote your car.
I ain't promoting the car. Well, I am promoting it, but I haven't advertised it or anything. I made any adverts. I mean, look at that vehicle. Isn't it nice? Oh, isn't that brilliant? I mean, it's a shame you got to spoil it like that.
What the hell's this bit?
Well, we're going racing.
We've seen this bit a bit before.
No, you didn't. I mean, it was in a different motor.
We don't want to see that.
What? Something different there. Oh, yeah. What? There. Quality.
Oh, here we go. Mentioning on his gear.
Look, the viewers might be seeing you doing yours.
Yeah, which chance you taking over?
Hey, that's right.
Who said you could speak, anyhow?
I meant to be sorting her out and all that lot.
Yeah, well, you did a bad job on it.
No, I didn't. I did a part of it, I'm wooing the lady. You got to do things slowly with lady,
What a load of cops, Wallet.
Yeah, you're ruining my video. I mean, I'm commentating.
Yeah, well, you look plain rubbish.
I'm not playing rubbish. I mean, nah.
Look, that looks rubbish plain. You don't have plain. Look at that, he's trying to take them defeat
Just to win my why, that's why.
Well, you're rubbish. Well, I mean, the orange team's winning.
Well, I've got a plan. I think I'll be better off joining forces with the orange team, and then I've got a better chance of winning, haven't I?
Well, why didn't you do that then?
What I do later, when you find out,
Not more footage.
what are you moaning at? It's got a bit of fatty, isn't it?
Not footage. It's bloody cars.
Oh, I know that, obviously, but it's a good game. Everyone should go out and buy it and play it. I mean,
Oh, you're promoting again, are you?
I'm not promoting what I like to promote it. I mean, there's not wrong with Rich there when it came to that. Oh, this is good. Keep quiet, though.
Why?
Because this bit's good. I mean, what am I meant to see?
He's knocking all the balls out. He's trying to make the other team win.
I'm going to score a goal. That's why.
Right, try to blast it. Wow. I'm doing useless here.
I'm,
Yeah, on goal, mate.
I'm
Nice
still
one.
waiting.
Yeah,
I'll be scoring a good score. I'll go goal. Right, so, where's the referee here? Wow,
This is
ref, that was
boring.
foul.
all the
Oh,
viewers will be
foul.
going away. They can go and
Where's
play
the
this on their
referee
own
in this game?
No,
We
no,
need a
watch this,
referee.
watch the skill.
Not on. Oh, wow, why am I going there? Oh, I got a goal. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
The
brilliant.
first goal, everyone.
What
Well, now
the
look at
hell
the
was
way.
that? You just did that by accident. That wasn't skill at all.
I think that's right. Oh, look at this now. Oh, where's your ball gone now?
Damn it. Wow.
No, that guy who cheated.
Come on, it's big.
Why's he cheating for there? Because it won't let me
Right, come
win.
on, I've got to get another goal. I'm on a hat-trick.
Oh,
Follow me, mate.
you.
Hat-trick. Right, I think he's got
So,
one. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry.
how much more of this we gotta watch? Our viewers are gone.
Hat-trick, really. One more to go. Oh,
No, they won't. I mean, this is quality skill what I'm doing. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at that. You can't do that, Captain Gorgeous, can you?
No, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I can.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm better than you.
Since when you better than me? Anyhow, will you look talking in my video? Or, I mean, why are you speeding it up for?
Because it's funny listening to you like a chipmunk.
What you mean I say like a bloody chipmunk? How dare you? Never mind that, never mind. Oh, let's get back to the original video now.
I have had months of you so-called professionals acting like juveniles at best, that constantly interrupt me and yourselves arguing who's better at running the show. When there's no car show, it's just the bickering show. If you put as much effort into arguing as into research, this could be a top car show. And frankly, I'm amazed this company is still willing to give you liability cover, hoping after this investigation they don't, so I don't have to deal with you again. Now I need to speak to the last suspect.
I thought you finished interviewing me!
I have. I need to speak to the translator.
Well, I thought you were the last ones you were going to be speaking to. Oh, so did I. Well, you might be sorting her out and all that lot, but Nancy wants to talk to our translator, and we don't need a translator no more, because, you know, Captain Know-It-All's gone, hasn't he? Hey, hello? Why she want to talk to her for?
Yeah, I mean, I thought she was doing the investigation. Well, she said she was. Well, she translated she was.
I know. It just sounds more confusing than anything.
I know, but I mean, I thought you did some bad driving there.
I know, mate, but why?
Translator, where was you during the times of the murders? I'm not giving it third degree. Third degree isn't legal for police or office staff of insurance brokers. I have never given threats, intimidation, coercion or physical violence. I, however, since investigating, have been threatened, so I'm not giving the third degree. I've been on the receiving end. Why you so defensive even when I've conducted interviews with the other guests? You have been belittling or disagreeing with me through the entire investigation. There's video evidence in writing on these YouTube videos, and the producers have already supplied me with evidence from your works computer. You don't have to believe me, as it's the insurance company and legal teams that will evaluate the authenticity of this material from software used for this show's texts and your work email being used to organise and manipulate presenters of this show. because you didn't get the presenting job you applied for, but was offered a translator position that's now under threat from the presenter's reckless amount of claims pushing up the cost of liability premiums. So much so, it's unavoidable for the YouTube company not to begin redundancies, something you state on your work email you can't afford to happen due to hire purchase on a Porsche with mountain parking and speeding tickets. And you hoped, and I quote from your email, to upgrade to a Lamborghini to make everyone here at work see you're a true petrolhead who worships the V8 god, unlike those bloody men that got the presenter positions because of sexism. That's a proven, documented motive.
Hey fellas, it sounds like there's going to be a cat fight starting now, boys. What you mean there's going to be a pussy fight then? Oh, that'll be good.
What the hell's a pussy fight?
Shut up, you pussy, you self-party Captain Gorgeous.
What you mean I'm a pussy? There's no cats in this program, except capitalistic converters.
Oh, don't get so technical, Captain Gorgeous. You're spoiling it. We're going to get two women fighting. Hey, that's right. Oh, I'm getting excited. One, lasses, one. Oh, I have this claws coming out and go on, go smash my eyes out.
I don't have claws. By the way, my IQ and appearance has nothing to do with this investigation. Please explain why you emailed young Charlie, and I quote, to work together to wipe out other presenters to avoid your jobs being made redundant. And I checked with your head office that 2 to 3 presenters and supporting staff had been offered a redundancy package. Now forced redundancies have started taking place. However, confident murders took place, and you expecting to be leading the investigation couldn't cover your tracks as efficiently as you expected. Also, you went after people who was offered voluntary redundancy, and 2 big 70s presenters that demanded 3 times the rate due to their past fame. You clearly stated in your emails how angry you was over this. Their pay rise, losing your job.
Blimey, they're coming out with some big shocking words now.
What you mean, big shocking words? What are you saying?
Well, didn't you actually understand what you were saying, you sexist, stupid nincompoop?
What you mean I'm a sexist nincompoop? I don't even know what sexist means.
Again, translator, your comments are empty and meaningless. However, I have all the proof I need to start legal proceedings against you and young Charlie, who looked like the first victim, but after weeks of going over GTA footage proves Charlie jumped from the car surviving but faking his own death. During his death he's been quite busy hacking Captain Gorgeous' account to remove Christine's car from his digital garage to use as a murder weapon, to pin all of this on Captain Gorgeous, so he was arrested, so removing him from the show as well, and getting you off the hook and ideally promoted. I know all this because Charlie confessed this morning, a deal in which he only has a short sentence in juvie. You, however, are an adult and are unlikely to be given a lean sentence, as you have no deal to offer and now your accomplice came first. Your plan might have worked if Charlie had just gone on GTA 5 at the times you planned, but as children do, he got bored and clearly logged in but playing Fortnite instead. And logged out of Fortnite at the times of the murders, then logged back onto Fortnite, proving his guilt. And he was close friends with Captain Gorgeous, so he trusted him with his password, which he referred to as hacking. So, translator, what have you got to say for yourself?
You bleeding idiot! You don't give out your details, Captain Gorgeous!
Oh, what are you on about?
What she's been saying!
I have been listening.
Because I have a confession that matches months of evidence that has exposed your crimes, if it was me, where is your evidence, translator, against me?
You ain't the smartest of the cats, are you?
Look, I didn't like you calling me a pussy.
I didn't say that, you meaning you're stupid. I mean, why would you give out somebody your details? on your console.
Look, he offered me a bit of his lollipop.
You shouldn't be taking gifts off young kids' lollipops, should you?
I didn't know it was just nice.
You dimwit.
Right, translator. Who is the other suspect?
That is stupid! You shouldn't be taking sweets off children!
I didn't take sweets off the child. Oh, he offered it to me.
Well, when children offer you sweets, grown-ups should take them.
I didn't.
I agree. I am talking about evidence, and you're clearly failing to grasp this, so you clearly can't be brainy, as I think many would agree. You're not a consenting adult or have issues. So if you want to prove otherwise, please tell us who else it could be.
And on that note, on that wet, soggy jacket potato, it's time to end the show.